Soldier Boy, tell me. I got this new damn for y'all called Soldier Boy. You just gotta punch, then crank back 3 times from left to right. Soldier Boy, I'm in it. Why me crank it, why me? Why me crank that Soldier Boy, that Superman, that why me? Crank that Soldier, 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 why me? Soldier Boy, I'm in it. Why me crank it, why me? Why me crank that Soldier Boy, that Superman, that why me? Crank that Soldier, 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 why me? Soldier Boy, I'm in it. Why me make that, why me? Superman, that yeah, why me crank that Robocop? Super friend, I why me drop, jocking on the right of when I do that Soldier Boy, I listen to that, just like that night now. I'm jocking on, I'm jocking on. When we get the fight, then I'm cocking, then I'm cocking on. You catch me at your local party, yes, I crank it every day. Haters get mad, but I got me some baby. Soldier Boy, I'm in it. Why me crank it, why me? Why me crank that Soldier Boy, that Superman, that why me? Crank that Soldier, 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 why me? Soldier Boy, I'm in it. Why me crank it, why me? Why me crank that Soldier Boy, that Superman, that why me? Crank that Soldier, 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 why me? I'm bouncing on my toes. I be so that hey, rabbit, he gon' crank it up for sure. Ain't no supposed to see me, Soldier Boy, I'm the man. They be looking at my neck, saying it's super. Man, why me do? Yeah, you too. No, you can't do like me. No, so don't do like me. No, I see you try to do like me. Man, that damn word. Soldier Boy, I'm in it. Why me crank it? Why me? Why me crank that Soldier Boy? That Superman. Now why me? Crank that Soldier. 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 Why? Soldier Boy, I'm in it. Why me crank it? Why me? Why me crank that Soldier Boy? That Superman. Now why me? Crank that Soldier. 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 Why? I'm too fresh, I'm in it. Why me crank it? Why me? Why me crank that roller belly? Super so thick. 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 I'm too fresh, now why me? Why me go for why me? Why me crank that Soldier Boy? Now Superman. 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 Soldier Boy, I'm in it. Why me crank it? Why me? Why me crank that Soldier Boy? That Superman. Now why me? Crank that Soldier. 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 Why me? Soldier Boy, I'm in it. Why me crank it? Why me? Why me crank that Soldier Boy? That Superman. Now why me? Crank that Soldier. 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 Why me?
Hello, and welcome. It is Thursday evening. It is, in fact, Thursday, well, more like Thursday night. I literally cannot stop playing this game, so I figured why not just throw it up on stream and see what happens. Show it off to some people, and we'll go from there. As always, my name is Zara, and I can't decide. I couldn't decide if I wanted to just stream or not, but I can. It's kind of a weird game. I didn't know anything about this game. I never played the first one, and it kind of just I caught I never really had any interest in it, and then I caught someone playing it and had no idea what was going on. I could barely understand anything that was happening on screen, but for some reason it just stuck with me. I couldn't stop thinking about it. So I picked it up and I've fallen in love with the game myself. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of like Doom Eternal. I had absolutely no interest in the game until I saw someone play it, and then I could not stop thinking about it. That one I still haven't played because it's still $80 brand new up here in Canada. But Risk of Rain is a lot cheaper than that. So I figured I'd pick this up and play through, see what the fuss was about, and see if I can actually parse what the hell is happening on screen. I guess this also counts as a bit of a test stream after my unfortunate computer crash on Tuesday. Everything seems to be a lot more stable now, even though I didn't really change much. But we'll see. We'll see if anything catastrophic happens. But I'm going to go ahead and jump into the stream pit and see if any of my friends are joining me. Hello.
Hi.
I am here. We are live.
Oh boy.
Welcome. Let's go live on Discord with Risk of Rain.
This one. Curious.
I had it recommended to me and I didn't really understand what it was.
Oh, it has
And
multiplayer.
yeah, it has up to 4 people multiplayer. But I didn't really know what it was. I didn't really understand. It didn't seem like it would catch my eye. But then I kind of saw people play it, and something awoke inside of me.
So, say I did just buy this right now.
It's not very big. I think it's like 4 gigs. Like it's a small game. It was like $30 in Canada, so it's probably like 20, 25 for you.
25, yeah.
Yeah. I guess I mean, you can watch me play first of all to see.
Yeah. That's what it's like.
I'm gonna play as the commando. He's the one character you start with. He's got
Boy,
dual
this
pistols.
is top, huh?
Yeah, this game just jumps right into things. You kill monsters to get money. You use money to buy upgrades. You can upgrade like turrets. There's a whole bunch of items. It's basically like a shooter roguelike, in that you go through these levels, you get a bunch of money, and you buy randomly generated, well, not randomly generated, but randomly spawned items out of a list that give you like buffs.
Oh.
I'm not very good with the commando. He's kind of slow. He does have like the dodge roll. But it is a pretty straightforward game. I'll pray to the Shrine of Combat. Spawn some monsters, and the longer you play, the more difficult it gets. Up in the top right, the difficulty meter slowly rises. Oh, and then I've also got the rapid fire ability when I press R. It's on cooldown. It kind of feels like almost like a MOBA-ish kind of game,
Sort of.
but you're not like competing against anyone else.
It's like Smite.
Oh, I never played Smite. And yeah, I never played the first Risk of Rain, so I don't know if it's any different.
It
or
is.
what
It's
the
very
differences are. Yeah.
It's, for one, it's 2D.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's 2D on like elevated levels, and it does get harder and stuff, but it just endless runs of the same like type of stuff.
Your volume up a smidge. Ow.
What up?
So, yeah, all the enemies are just kind of randomly spawned. You can stay in any one level pretty much as long as you want, but it will get progressively more difficult as you go. I want this item. So that's the Soldier Syringe. It increases our attack speed. So this commando's ability, his like right-click ability is a projectile that basically pierces enemies, goes right through people. That's a turret, so I'm going to repair him. So now he'll just kind of hover around me and help me shoot monsters.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a roguelike where you go through these levels and just collect as much random benefits that you can. And then the other items that you can get are equipment, which give you a Q ability. This one allows me to turn into this,
What is that?
which damages enemies, and then when I think if I press, yeah, then I detonate, and it does more damage. Ooh, what's this?
Sure.
Brilliant Behemoth. All my attacks explode. That's a really good one.
Since it's like a roguelike, are there permanent buffs eventually? Like,
These are all permanent buffs.
oh.
As long as your character is alive during this run, you have these benefits, or unless you trade them in for other stuff. You can, like, scrap them or do other stuff like that. Egg, potato. I'm gonna upgrade this guy. It's a very simplistic game, so it's like, this is pretty much the extent of it. And then you fight a boss when you activate the teleporter. And then once you destroy the boss and the teleporter's ready, you move on to the next level.
Okay.
And you rinse and repeat.
Seems cool.
So you just basically do these runs over and over again, and then there's other characters you can unlock and all kinds of achievements and whatnot. There is like an end to the game. You can beat the game, but I haven't gotten there yet. Not the biggest fan of the Commando. I like the Huntress a lot more.
I wonder what the other classes are besides that.
I haven't seen all of them. I've played as a few, and I've seen a couple more that I don't actually have. But they are relatively similar, but they all have kind of their own unique changes. A chest. You can find random chests with items. And Chrono Bobble slows enemies. This is the Scrapper, which you can use to scrap items. Maybe I will scrap my Chrono Bobble. I don't really need it. I'm too used to playing as other classes that when I hit my right click, I'm not doing the attack that I think I am. The levels are not randomly generated. They are preset, but which levels you play, I think, are pulled from a small list. So like the first level that you play is always going to be either, I think, this one or another one.
More Behemoth.
More Behemoth. I know for a fact that abilities stack. So the more you get of them, the more powerful they are. But I also know that some of them have an upper limit. Glasses, pretty good. Crowbar is pretty good. Now, this is a pretty good run so far. Getting 2 of the Behemoths is huge. The items have like a rarity associated with them too.
Alright. So you'll see some stuff less often than others. Generally.
Yeah, like the white items are common. Green is slightly more rare. Red is even more rare. Got us a teddy bear. Supermassive leech. You can only hold 1 equipment though. And I'll keep the egg. Oh goodness. Lots of explosions.
Bang, bang, boom.
There is fall damage, so I don't want to just jump down there all willy-nilly. So, I guess, in going with the theme of the board game that we played, there is a bit of a risk-reward thing in that, you know, you can stay on the level as long as you want to collect items, but the longer you do, the more difficult things get in the long run.
Does every level start at easy?
No, just like that is a running counter for the whole run.
Oh, God.
So it starts at easy. Once you beat a level, it jumps up. So once we beat this boss, it'll probably jump up to like close to hard at this point. And then it goes to like very hard, impossible, insane. And then I think after that, the difficulty becomes I see you, and then I'm coming for you, and then it just turns into ha 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 forever.
Oh god.
Which I think is a pretty neat touch. I haven't seen what like the final boss is or anything, so I don't know. I don't know what the story is with that. That's a stationary turret. I don't really want him. Although I don't have anything else to spend my money on, so... I will lose all of my money when you change levels. Except for the other currency that I have there, the coins. Those you keep. Alright, so we activate the teleporter. It will spawn in a boss. In this case, the Wandering Vagrant.
Beautiful protector, huh?
Yeah.
Sure.
It's a big jellyfish. Yeah. I am become the fireball. It can be kind of hard to read enemy attacks sometimes.
There seems to be a lot going on.
There's an extreme amount going on, and this isn't even that much, really.
This game would probably serve well from, like, pulling back the camera a little bit.
Oh boy. No, I blocked it.
Ow.
I have a teddy bear.
Oh boy.
Never. Alright. So now we just need to wait for the teleporter to finish charging, and then we're good to go. Oh, and you always get an item from the bosses. So in this case, we got the Genesis loot. Gate, and we can get out of here.
Bye, everybody.
And then you gain levels and experience as you go. You become stronger, get more health. It is all fairly seamless. Right, so these are the things these are the 3D printers. So if you use it, it will sacrifice one item at random and give you whatever that item is. In this case, the teddy bear. So in that case, we swapped our increased attack speed for the teddy bear, which isn't really what I wanted, but oh well.
So the original game ran in loops. Like, if you beat the game, do you just start over back at 1 again?
Maybe? I don't know. I've never beaten the game.
Okay.
There are several levels. I think I've gotten to the 4th level before. Or no, I think I've gotten to the 5th level, and I've never gotten any further than that. I need to get down from here. I don't know why, but the little lizard... Like, the lizard men in this game remind me of, like, the Lizalfos from the Zelda. Is there no safe way down from here? I guess not.
There's gotta be, right?
I don't... I guess maybe I can drop onto one of those trees, yeah.
Is your health naturally regenerating? Or is that like
it does regen slowly, but there are also abilities you can get that will increase your regen a lot more. I don't think we have any, though. Oh, it's gonna hurt.
Ooh, your ankles.
That's not bad.
Hello.
I can barely hear you.
Oh no.
There we
There
go.
you go.
Lift me up. Lift me up to your ears so that you may hear me better.
Just volume. Everyone was quiet in Tabletop Sim for some reason.
Huh. Weird. It was
Probably because I didn't have music and explosions in the background.
Hmm.
Let's turn that down a bit.
More explosion.
Drawing things.
Give me those chests. That's a healing item.
So what's this game all about?
Exactly what you see.
Okay.
It involves a lot of shooting, a lot of projectiles, a lot of explosions, a lot of enemies.
Is there any kind of like backstory to the game? Like
There
who you are?
There is a very small amount of backstory. It's like in the intro cutscene, you are like on a ship that is arriving at this planet, and you're trying to figure out what happened, and that's about it.
Okay. I have seen a small amount of the first game, and it was, as I recall, a pixely side-scroller. So this is a big jump, I have to say.
Yeah, I never played the original, but this
It
game is pretty fun.
It feels just as, like, I guess, hectic.
Yeah. It's very colorful. Very, very hectic. I wish I did more damage. Is there something back here? Teleporter's back here. It's good to know. Oh, and a chest. Keep moving. Find items. Yeah, so now we're up into hard difficulty already.
This is where things are gonna get challenging.
It's not that bad.
Challenging.
Challenge. The challenge begins here. The real Risk of Rain starts here.
Ooh, looks like it's gonna rain.
It already rained here. We had a great big thunderstorm.
We had one a couple days ago.
It rained for like half an hour a couple of days ago, and it cooled things down considerably until it stopped raining, which was half an hour later, as I mentioned before.
Yeah.
It just came and went, and then it got hot again, which was pretty cool, I think.
Nothing up there.
I actually don't think it was pretty cool. I think it was pretty bad. It would have been better if it had continued raining.
I wish it also continued raining. Yeah.
Ow.
The heat's not unbearable anymore, but it's still pretty upsetting. I've heard California's having a rough time.
Okay, I can roll in midair apparently. I didn't know that. Item. Vendor. Give me the goods. randomness.
Yeah. That's some purple monkey dishwasher right there.
So, this game's sprint button is bound to left control, which felt weird at first. I've gotten used to it now, but what it made me learn is I tried booting up Minecraft a little earlier today after playing a bunch of this, and by instinct I pressed control to sprint, and it worked.
Oh, interesting.
Huh.
Apparently if you press control in Minecraft, it makes you sprint automatically without having to like double tap run.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
I've been doing that the whole time. Oh shit.
I had no idea.
I feel like I knew that.
I have only ever just done the double tap thing. Alright. I'm getting lost in this level before the difficulty gets out of control. I'm going to go find the teleporter and get us out of here. Or
Get
die
out.
horribly.
Get out.
I like the music in this game a ton.
Yeah, this music is really nice. I was
The
about
music's
to
pretty good,
comment on
yeah.
it.
There's literally, like, if you go to the extra section in the main menu, there's a music part that you can go to, and it's just like, it's just a message from the composer that's like, hey, I plan to put a whole bunch more music into this game. I hope you guys like what there is.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah, it's just a little message from the
more
composers, so it's pretty cool.
I dig that. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Teleport. Alright, who do we got? Oh. Oh, the blaze of brass contraption. I don't think I've fought this boss before. Ow. Is that? Okay, it is these guys. I fought these guys as enemies before. I didn't know that they could be a boss.
This one's bigger and angrier.
They sure are. Hey, lizard boys. Oh boy. That's a lot of stuff happening. Ow. Ugh. Is the others. I guess he's the only one left. Yeah, that was it. You have to be in this region for the teleporter to charge.
Oh, okay. So you gotta survive a little bit anyway.
Yeah. You do have to kill the boss for the teleporter to finish charging. It'll go up to 99% and then it'll stop until the boss is dead. We got a lunar coin. And I guess at some point I must have activated something special because this blue portal opened instead.
Go in it.
Working on it. Is this... Yeah.
Oh, I know what this is.
The Bazaar Between Time.
Yeah. There's like a lore thing you can pick up here.
I don't know much about the lore, but there's this guy.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
But he's big.
He is big. You can shoot him. Doesn't do anything.
He seems pretty invincible.
Yeah, he's got a lot of health.
Can you talk to him?
No, he does have this next to him. If you have 10 soul coins, you can purchase something. I don't know what.
The Bazaar Between Time, right?
I believe so. And then there's all this other stuff you can buy here too. The blue artifacts are special. And you can also trade in items to get other items. Don't really know what any of this stuff does, but I'm gonna buy an item with my coins. Bud. Oh, I can't actually see what these items descriptions are. I just have to guess what they might do.
So you can kill the newt, apparently. But he has like 50,000 health. And if you don't kill him in time, you get teleported back to like the entrance and he comes back.
Huh. Interesting.
But he's just watching you so you don't steal.
Why would you ever want to hurt him? He's a friend.
I'm gonna save my coins. Your lunar coins are saved between runs,
Okay.
so you do collect them as you play, and then you can stockpile them to potentially spend them here.
Oh, wait, go back. I'm learning about this thing while you're in it. In here, there's a lunar seer, like a little ball with orange light. And it has like 2 versions of what you. Oh yeah, that over there. The 2. So
yeah.
you can pick which area you're going to next for money, which is okay. So if you want to go to support, oh neat.
I know what both those levels are. It doesn't really matter to me, so I'm just gonna
Okay.
the game decide. I think each round you have 2 different levels you can potentially go to. And from what I've seen, you can activate to get into this place in almost every level. I'm pretty sure in all of them, I just haven't actually found them all yet.
There is a newt altar, apparently.
Yeah.
The altar of newts.
I've definitely found some of them, but I haven't found all of them.
Apparently the lore, you have to jump off like the side of that starting platform and there's a lore entry you can pick up.
Oh, interesting.
Weird. But
Combat trial.
that is a hidden realm. Apparently there are 6 hidden realms.
I think I stumbled into a different one in like my first round of the game.
These guys look hella dangerous. Jesus.
Yeah, the combat shrine spawned them. They got a lot of health. I think that was all of them. Got a lot of money from that. There's so many of these things. So there's you'll often run into like elite versions of enemies too that have one of several different buffs on them, like either they'll have shields or they'll have ice powers or fire powers or something like that.
That sounds rad.
It's kind of like Diablo.
Okay.
So like the ice guys, like this lizard here, he doesn't do anything until he dies, and then there's an ice explosion that will freeze you. There can also be elite versions of the big monsters too. You don't generally see them on the lower difficulties as much, but probably start seeing more of them now. Gotta go find some more stuff.
This game is making me want to play Hades again.
This game's making me want to play Diary of a Spaceport Janitor again. Like,
Cool.
They're not
Lucky
very
Falls.
similar games in terms of like gameplay, but they
It's
have
I
kind
can-
of a similar art style a little bit.
Yeah, I could kind of see like the similarity to the aesthetic. This game does have a very distinct look to it. That doesn't really match with the gameplay style, but it looks good. Oh, this is just a bunch of energy drinks for sale.
We could finish this comic. Gotta do it.
More items.
That bar up top is full of shit.
Oh yeah. Oh, angry buffalo.
Fine.
It's a 3D printer. Chest. Got a lot of medkits. Ow. Got ran over by a buffalo. I don't know what determines like when enemies spawn, because a lot of the times it just feels like out of nowhere there'll just be this huge group that'll spawn. And then it'll just kind of leave you alone for a while. Out of here. I don't like fighting these guys with this character. Yeah, take that. Let my teddy bear do the blocking.
Do it. Block, teddy bear. Blocky bear.
Those barrels just have money in them.
Those seem like the best barrels then.
Not that much money. You'll get more money from actually just like killing a bunch of enemies, so it's nice to have, but it's not like not a game changer. Okay, so we are into insane difficulty now. Where's the teleporter? There's a 3D printer, but there might be something there. Aha! And I think this is a blood altar. I haven't been brave enough to try one of these, but it'll cut your HP in half.
What does it give you?
I don't know.
Blood.
Presumably some kind of reward, but I don't know what. There are, like, to unlock the other characters, you actually have to, like, complete certain objectives. So some of them are fairly straightforward, like, beat the intro boss 5 times. Or, you know, get to past the 3rd stage or something like that. Other ones are a little bit more cryptic, which, when I die, I will show that off a bit. One of them is you to get just straight up, you just have to beat the game. I think I know which character that is. He's pretty cool.
Were we getting lyrics? Thought I heard lyrics.
I
there.
thought I heard that too. I don't know where that was from.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I don't think that was from the game, but
Worthy.
I probably shouldn't have activated this boss.
Nah, you're fine.
Oh,
Just
I
wait.
hate-
Oh,
I hate this
Yeah,
one.
that's all you gotta do.
There's 2 of them.
Oh god. Yeah? Double the health.
Turn into a fireball. I don't know where I am. Oh, there goes all my health. Ow. I'm being grabbed. Ugh. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. I
Made it.
I turned into a fireball and died at the same time. I died, but I became a fireball, so I will live on as fire. So that's the commando. You can unlock other skills for them apparently too by doing like certain achievements. Like land the killing
By
blow on an
being
overloading
commando-y
overrun.
enough.
Fully charge the first stage teleporter before the timer hits 5 minutes. That one would be tough. Clear 20 stages in a single run without picking up any lunar items.
Damn.
So that's the commando. Then there's the huntress. I like the huntress a lot. She is extremely mobile, but fragile survivor with high damage output. Then there's Multi. He's a robot. Got a lot of health. I'm not a huge fan of his loadout. And the other one that I've unlocked is the loader, who I haven't actually played as yet. They are entirely melee.
Play as them.
Punch bots.
Let's go.
So those are kind of like the straightforward ones to unlock. They're complete 30 stages. That one's not bad. But then there's others like free the survivor suspended in time, obliterate yourself at the obelisk.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
I know what that means.
Destroy.
Stabilize.
Destroy, but destroy
I know
you.
which character this is. I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember how to unlock them, but I know who that is. And then that one is beat the game.
That's the captain, probably?
I think so.
But, the obelisk is an item in the first game where you can entirely just kill yourself for a bonus thing.
I'm very slow. But I punch hard.
Oh, yeah, you do. Oh, you're not slow. You got grappling hook.
That's on a cooldown.
Is there a cooldown to this?
Oh.
Your Doom Fist.
A little bit. What's my R ability? Oh, that's that. I guess I do have a sprint. I always forget that I have a sprint as well. Think you punch as hard as I do?
No one punches as hard as that.
Attack on Titan.
Powerful fist.
I get this one.
I've never not punched hard. That's all I'm capable of.
Not sure if this character is going to gel so much. And much
Sure, they're
use.
super good with like a build or something. A lot of swinging around and slapping people.
Yeah. Open this chest. Sticky bomb. The punch is extremely powerful. Like, it just murdered an elite one of these guys in a single hit. missed. Oh, Shrine of Chance. And a teleport. So the Shrine of Chance, you pay a certain amount of money to, and there's a chance that it gives you an item. I don't have enough money to pray to it again. Oh, and all the items that you pick up are reflected on your character. So, like, I picked up... My Q ability gives me little, like, butterfly wings. And allows me to fly. For a short
I
time.
love that. I love the story about butterfly wings.
And, Like, I know the syringe that you get that increases your attack speed will just... You'll just have syringes stuck in your leg.
Good.
It's a boost. Twitter.com.
Twitter.
Plate. Oh yeah. Keep forgetting about my R ability. You're dead, lizard. Yeah, definitely a much slower character than I'm used to.
Is the Huntress quite fast as well?
Huntress is pretty fast. She also hits pretty hard.
High damage real fast, probably.
Yeah. Low health. I think she only starts with like 90 health. Which is not much. Just... This character is also immune to fall damage. I remember that much. You're dead. Coming out of the ground was the worst mistake you made today. Ugh. Money. Money. Am I gonna regret this combat shrine?
Nah, you're fine. Don't worry about it. It can't go wrong. Yeah. Dude. God damn.
Yeah, that did a lot of damage. Holy crap.
Ugh, Jesus.
It also sends me really far away.
Oh, you have 10 health from your damage, too.
That's one of the items I have. It creates a barrier every time you kill an enemy, so you get the little like yellow temp health. Oh,
Never let go. Never let go.
I dislike these things. That's this character. Need more items. That is a turret. That is a scrapper, I think. Yeah. Ugh. Very disorienting. Oh no. I got frozen. There's definitely some skill required for the mobility with this character. Skill that I am lacking. I can definitely see this character being pretty good in multiplayer.
Just slide through and slap somebody with the big fist.
Yeah. Big heavy hitter.
Big boy season.
Tiny wings. Oh.
I feel like it's always big boy season, no matter what time of year it is.
I mean, any year that there are big boys will always be big boy season.
It's true. Well, I feel like that's about all I'm getting out of this level, so... You're dead. Oh, okay. See ya.
God, speaking of big boy season, holy shit, look at this, everybody. I need to post this right in the... I'm just gonna put it in voice text. Here you go. No, that's not what I meant to click on. Well, I mean, listen. Might not be a big boy, but it's a creepy eye. Here's a big boy though.
Have a look. Voice text. That's a big boy.
Look at that big boy.
Just a large boy.
This is exactly the season for this.
Holy shit, that internet is enormous.
And this is what happens if you don't let a Pokemon evolve. If you keep pressing B whenever they evolve, this is what happens.
Oh. Venonat, use Sonic. Use Supersonic. Oh. Venonat, use Quick Attack. No.
Just gonna stand on top of this jellyfish. Punch it in the head. It's like the worst enemy to fight with this character.
Do you ever like work on a creative project and panic?
Yeah, sometimes.
Rad.
I need to do that today.
I'm trying to do the opposite of the ADHD thing that I do, where I don't work until the final minute. But I'm trying my best to do the opposite of that this time. There's a power that I learned about at OCD camp called the opposite action, where you're like, I don't want to do this, so I'm going to do it. And it's actually pretty powerful. Like, you'd think that that wouldn't work, but if you decide I'm just gonna do the opposite of what I'm doing right now, of not doing the thing and instead doing the thing, it actually works really well.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to be said about just positive thinking in general.
It's not even what I would describe as positive thinking.
Yeah.
It's just saying the phrase, I don't want to do this, so I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Just has so much power. Which
Come on.
I don't do it as often as I should, but it does work when I do it.
Yeah, I guess I didn't mean so much positive thinking as just like declarative statements like that.
Yeah.
Just in
definitely.
general is a good way to do stuff.
Saying it out loud, I'm gonna do this,
Yep.
works wonders.
Gotta go back and get that chest that I found over here.
Like, it's not a guaranteed, doesn't guarantee that you're gonna do it, but it does help.
Yeah.
I think in the past, like, I don't know, 6 months, there's a lot of stuff that I've been wanting to do, and just saying, if I just, like, start doing it and fuck up, then I can just switch to one of the other 700 ideas I'm doing.
Yeah.
It has given me the opportunity to fuck up countless times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing bad will happen if you fuck up.
So, fuck up. That's fine.
Can I afford any of these items? I can. Crowbar.
Shit.
The worst thing that will happen if you fuck up is you'll feel bad for a little bit. Which isn't great,
Could be better.
but
Yeah. It'll go away over time.
exactly.
Much like these enemies, because you're gonna punch them.
Damn. Way to bring it back.
I missed.
I've been known to circle back.
I missed. I have to flee in shame now. Down here.
Don't fall into the stink pit. Oh, you fell into the stink pit.
That's fine. I'm gonna punch this lizard.
Damn.
I don't know if he deserved that or not.
Probably didn't.
He was trying to kill me.
Yeah, never mind.
Wow.
Fuck it.
It's possible that you deserve that. You did fall in the stink pit after all, which means that you stunk.
I have just arrived on their planet and just have been beating the hell out of them for the past 16 minutes, so...
I mean, when has that ever been a bad thing?
You landed. They were like, "Hey, who's that guy?" You just went, "Oh, fuck!"
Came charging in at like 80 miles an hour. Sent one of them to the moon.
Hey, Bill. Hey, Ted. What's going up? Oh, nothing, man. Hey, listen. What is that? Is that a robot? Oh, fuck, Ted!
Dearest Ted.
This... Oh, this is the guitar item. I have no idea what this does. It's the ukulele.
Oh, this was electric. It makes electrical what's happening. Oh, it spreads.
Ah, that's what it is.
That's cool.
So that's where that ability came from. I was wondering about that on one of my previous playthroughs.
Bye. Whoever's in front of me.
This is a yellow item. But I don't know
This
what
is
item
a
it is.
pretty good setup you have got going on right now.
Wait, what? I didn't see what shrine that was. I thought that was a different shrine. I just spent a lot of money on that. But an orb has appeared, apparently.
What does it mean?
Well, remember the blue orb that appeared that led us to
yeah.
the other place? It's that. But it might be something different.
Ooh.
Get out of here, lizard. A lot of lizards here.
One time I wanted to be a lizard. Then I got spooked.
Goodbye, lizards. That's a yellow orb.
Where is it take you, Ben? Beetle Queen.
Battle
Oh,
Queen.
that's a cool design. Her horns are a crown. Also horns.
It's gonna swing around you and punch you until you die.
Oh, you do a lot of damage. Jesus.
Oh, got frozen.
God! Gotta help Fargo.
And I kill so many things that my barrier is so strong that I just don't take damage.
That's
We are still in only stage 2.
fair. This character is like starts out slow and then you go to swinging around, fucking the shit up. It's great.
Oh, he's my friend. He is my beetle guard. I left the teleporter zone.
Get in the zone. Auto zone.
Zone.
Get into zones. I would hate if I went to a pizza place in order to zone and there was a guy in my zone.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
be bad.
That would be
Yeah,
upsetting. Yeah.
I haven't had a zone in a while. I haven't had anything from Pizza Hut in a while. The one Pizza Hut close enough to deliver to me stopped.
Yellow portal.
They stopped. The entire restaurant just stopped. It's gone.
Was it on account of all the pizzones?
I hope not. I miss their hot wings.
I had a Pizzone not that long ago, and I wasn't that impressed. Oh boy.
In all honesty, they're not that great.
The
No.
main reason I get anything from Pizza Hut is as an excuse to get
Oh boy.
hot wings.
Phew,
That's the main
I'm dead.
reason.
Well, that was it for the loader.
Not a bad run.
Not too bad. Alright. Time to be the Huntress. So, the Huntress has auto aim,
Oh, that's good.
and her secondary ability is a laser glaive that bounces between enemies.
That also seems quite good.
And then her R ability, she jumps up and
Oh,
rains
hooray.
arrows down. She's a lot of fun. And then her movement ability is just blink. She can also shoot her primary fire while sprinting. So yes, she is very quick on her feet. robot buddy. I need more things to spawn so I can kill them. The only thing about this character is that it really feels like she should have a double jump by default, but she doesn't. There are items that can give you multiple jumps. And I do get them fairly often with her. But she doesn't start with it by default, and it kind of messes me up sometimes. I got frozen. Oh. Dang. Shrine of Chance screwed me twice.
Fuck.
Where is everything? In the first stage, it always feels like you're running around looking for things to kill so that you can get enough money, until all of a sudden, there's just everything. And then you've gotten more than enough money.
That character looks great. That looks like a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. One of the achievements you have to get to unlock one of her other loadout abilities is to have 12 crowbars.
As just in your inventory.
Yeah. Because the crowbars does more damage to enemies when they're at full health. So with 12 crowbars, she just like one-shots anything. Coin. I have never done that. I think the most I've gotten is like 3 or 4 crowbars. You basically need to find a 3D printer that is printing crowbars and just sit there and trade all of your items in. Yeah. Chest. Hey, there's 2. There's gotta be some more items around here.
Nah, it's done. Unless.
I haven't got one from the Shrine of Chance yet.
Get it. But gain nothing.
Well,
Just a chance to fire a missile.
not great, but I'll take it.
This is better than firing no missile.
You know what they say.
Some
missiles.
That is what they say.
You know what they say. Boom.
Headshot.
All missiles, toast, toast.
You know what they say. Circle, circle, dot, dot. He shot me with a missile.
Damn.
Damn it. Why did you do that? That sucks.
Can't believe you've done this.
I wish you had shot me with something else.
Like, I don't know. Literally anything else would have been better.
Maybe not a bullet.
You could have done anything, and this is what you chose to do.
Fungus. I got mushrooms on my back. was not off cooldown. Okay. My teddy bear blocked my fall damage.
Thank you, Teddy.
I'm sure I'm probably missing some things, but I don't know where they are. So I'm just gonna go activate teleporter.
I think this game would serve a lot from a radar.
A little
Not
bit.
Not full mini map, just like, oh, something over here. Beetle Queen's back. Yeah, what's up, girl?
Beetle Queen.
I don't have a lot of great items. This fight might not actually go as well as I would hope. The crowbars, I mean, the crowbars are good because they do a lot of damage to an enemy who has full health, but beyond that, they are much less useful. There we go. I also didn't get any healing items. The Huntress's small pool of health is also a boon when you have healing items because there's a lot less health to heal.
It gets up there real fast.
Oh, I guess I did get the mushrooms as a healing item. But they only heal you if you're standing still. Which I never do in this game. What we got? Oh, there's another crowbar in there. Give me that crowbar. The reason I like the Hunter so much is because of the auto-aim, and because once you reach a certain point, you're just one-shotting those, like, floating heads that appear.
That seems like it's useful because those seem annoying.
A little bit funny. That should be enough. Get another crowbar. Crowbar strat. That's 3. That wasn't an enemy, that was just a clay pot.
Delicious. Wait, what?
Delicious.
Honey, that.
I'll eat it.
Oh,
You said it was delicious.
Oh,
So
I-
now I must.
no.
You can eat clay. It is edible. You shouldn't,
Don't.
but you can eat it.
Don't. Do not justify this further.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
man.
play.
Fuck.
Ow.
You're
Goodness.
doing all right there, cheap.
Yeah. Everybody kind of died all at once, so it's fine.
Okay, when I die, all at once. I want to die in pieces.
That can be arranged.
Ominous.
Stop shooting me. Need more items. Greed.
Do it.
Don't be greedy. I'll start sucking air.
Look at this. That's that electric thing. Shield lizard. Lizard with a shield. Not an actual shield. Question mark. Flat armor production. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, I think the reason I like the Huntress so much is just because everything is about mobility. All of your abilities also allow you to move around, so it's just... you can constantly be running around just doing stuff while also killing everything.
I think the punch guy could do that too. You just gotta, you know, use that grappling hook tech.
Yeah, I think, like I said, it requires a certain bit of, like, familiarity with the technique. And I do not have that as of yet.
Good time.
Plus, the Huntress uses a bow and arrow. And I am nothing if not a self-parody. Missile drone, yeah. Items. That's about it for the items. Let's see if I can remember where the teleporter is. Oh, wow, there's a lot of people over here. Is that a thing? Money. But yeah, if we do get more people with this game, I am totally down to play this a lot.
As with all things, we must wait until I have a better computer.
Yeah.
But it's coming.
It's on its
on
way.
its way.
Has it actually shipped, or are they still like,
No,
building it?
it's in quality control right now.
Oh, okay.
But you know, getting there.
That is exciting. Whoops. Ow. graphics card failed in my nephew's computer just the other day. Which is unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. I'm sorry to your nephew.
I mean, it was my old GPU from like, God, 7 years ago? Wow. No, 8 years ago. Wow. I didn't think it was that long ago. So, I guess, yeah, it makes sense that it would be on its way out. Oh god, where's the teleporter? I remember seeing it, but I don't remember where. Oh, there it is. Another one of the Huntress's unlockables requires you to... It requires you to throw your glaive and kill an enemy with every hit of the glaive, and it hits up to 6 times.
Huh.
Which I figured would be easier than it seems, but it's actually quite difficult. Also, wow, I'm doing a lot of damage.
Ooh, that bar's going, isn't it? Ooh, that bar's going, isn't it? We'll probably play games later.
He's not dead yet.
Yeah, he's trying.
Also, I still haven't found a piece of equipment in this run. That's a little weird. Kill him. There we go. I was hoping there would be a lot more of those floating guys left over, because I was going to glaive them. Oh, hello. Defeat 500 elite monsters. Alright, let's get out of here. The Scorched Acres.
Who scorched him?
I don't know, actually. Oh, here's Stompy Boy. There he is.
Stompy Boy is here.
Okay, get away from me. It always feels like when you just like destroy a boss, that it's like, oh yeah, I'm good to move on. And then you go to the next section and you realize that the enemies
not.
have a lot more health than you thought they did.
I have nothing in my pocket.
This isn't so bad. Once you
You
get
are
to the
actually a useless
next
baby child.
once you get to the next level, I think it's when there's quite a jump in difficulty. Oh, crowbars. I think it's time. This is probably going to cripple me horribly, but I'll at least get the upgrade. Eight. 9. I will be able to one-shot all of the enemies, all of the non-elite enemies in this stage.
Dang.
Duplicate the same items 7 times. 2 more. There we go. 1 shot, 1 kill. Collect and carry 12 crowbars or more.
Whatever was happening with the computer seems to be over, which was nice.
I'm thinking so. Literally the only thing that I did was I went in to do some into the troubleshooting wizard, but in order to do that I had to actually sign into my Microsoft account.
And that did it.
Well, because I kept getting pop-ups all the time of there was, Windows, there's a problem with your Microsoft account that must be fixed. And that's literally all that it was, that I wasn't signed in. So I signed in, and now I'm not getting those alerts anymore. And it seems to be a lot more stable.
At the back end of things, that means Windows Alert is using up so much of your computer.
Well, I don't know what it was doing. It wasn't even using the CPU. It was just, causing some really bad, just fatal errors that just cause things to just end.
You're not signed in. We gotta break it all.
It's really weird. And what's even weirder about it is that,
you don't get to use the computer.
I've been in that situation before where I've been signed out of my Microsoft account because it wasn't working properly or something like that. And it kept giving me that pop-up that there's something wrong with your Microsoft account, but it never caused any further problems than that. That's all it did. It just had that pop-up every now and then, and it would go away. But in this case, it was just yeah, no, it's gonna just ruin everything. That being said, I don't know if that actually solved the problem, but things definitely seem a lot more stable than they were. And even on that point, I've looked in the event viewer and I'm getting significantly fewer errors. And I haven't had a crash, an actual PC crash since then. In fact, I haven't had anything crash since then. So it is a mystery. What do I want? Damage. Ah. faster movement speed. I'm already the fastest thing alive. Playing Sonic music while I run around. Out of nothing other than sheer curiosity, words, what is your favorite Sonic song?
My favorite Sonic song?
Yeah.
That's a really hard question. My immediate response is Live and Learn, because
Live and Learn's real good.
I think that's the one most people would know.
My number one is City Escape.
That is
Yeah,
the other one.
I was gonna say, like,
So,
if I'm gonna pull up any song to listen to, just like right now, it's probably City Escape.
I think it's the Eggman.
I also really like that song.
Because the Sonic Adventure 2 has a function on it where you can listen to the soundtrack, you know, in the menu. And as a kid, I would very often go to that menu and just turn on the Eggman song for the Giga because the dude who sings it is so fucking good.
He goes hard.
Alright, I'm going to hang up because I think this is splitting my attention.
Okay.
I'll talk to y'all later. Bye!
Right.
See ya. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, I would say Eggman's theme is probably the one, like, character theme out of the Sonic Adventure games that is worth anything.
It's really good.
Did it have lyrics in Sonic Adventure 1?
Eggman song? No, it was instrumental.
Yeah, because I only remember the lyrics from the second game, but I know that everyone else's themes had lyrics in the first one.
They were very simple many times. Like, because Amy Rose is sweet, sweet, you're sweet. There's
Yeah.
no place to hide.
Big
Like,
cat.
Bigs and Omegas were like this. Especially Omegas. They're just slightly more butt rocky.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's either the Eggman or, to be a meme of my own self, the Knuckles Angel Island song from Sonic Adventure 1.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. It's just cool. It was the first time like video games and hip hop mixed for me that wasn't Jet Set Radio, so I was like, ah, cool.
That's fair.
I'm curious. What is, like, Sonic is probably my favorite video game music. What is your favorite video game music?
Oh boy. I mean, if I were to say right now, probably Outer Wilds. Because I do find myself coming back to it a lot, especially lately. But a lot of that has to do with the context of the game itself as well. I really like Bastion's soundtrack.
It's very good. Corb does a quality fucking job on that shit.
Yeah. And I think that's probably one of the best examples of a video game that uses all of its facets to help tell the story.
It was the first video game I played like that. There's been others that do a similar thing, but never like Bastion. Like,
Yeah.
I kind of wish there was a Bastion 2, because I
Yeah.
want another game. Like, they thought of literally everything.
Yeah, and it's just I think the reason I like it so much is because, yeah, it's just every single part of it serves the story. Like the music, because I thought the whole reveal of Zia's song and Zulf's theme both basically being the same song at the end of the game was absolutely brilliant. And yeah, I definitely do find myself coming back to that soundtrack quite a lot too.
I'm listening to this, and it is making me want to go play like Space Channel 5, Choo Choo Rocket, like really kind of trippy out there, synthy soundtracks. But also, I don't know, music in video games is weird because like music is so important to how a game actually plays for me. Like I am thinking back now to Outer Wilds, and the music was almost it was doing this thing where I want to go places, but also I am constantly afraid of what is going to happen because I'm listening for the cue, and I'm like fuck fuck. But I never really, while playing, I never really lost that, like, I want to go over there, because the music is leading me there, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, I would say most of the music in the game isn't really...
It's really understated.
Yeah, like, it's fairly understated, and it doesn't really stand out that much, with a few exceptions. Namely... Oh my god, why are there so many boys?
Boys back in town.
But like the song that the astronauts play, for example, like that one. I mean, that's basically the theme song of the game.
Yeah.
So,
I guess very specifically, listening to that, I was like, I need to go see what that is. That my brain automatically said I need to go figure out what that is.
yeah.
And then when
Oh boy, I'm dead.
when I went into the Bramble, there's a very like low ambient thing going on. That's it's music, just really simple music. But it's fucking nuts.
Interesting. All right, it's robot time. But yeah, I'm excited to. Yeah, the robot does not come down in a pod. He just comes down by himself. Because he is a robot.
Damn robot.
But yeah, I'm very excited to watch someone else experience Outer Wilds.
That might be the next start to finish, because I want to do it. I just gotta actually reach the end. First, we gotta do David Cage's Fun Time with Ellen Page.
How deep are you into that? Like, as far as hours go?
Pretty deep. I think we're almost at the end. We just finished the weird side bit where you go to the Navajo reserve and fight ghosts with Indian people for some reason.
Yeah, I did see most of that stream.
But just based on what I know about it, like the rest of that game is going to be getting back to civilization and then fighting ghosts one more time, essentially, because we're back to CIA bullshit.
I guess it's kind of hard to parse because everything happens non-linearly.
And they've revamped. There's a revamped order you can play through.
Oh really? Oh.
Yep. They added that later. You can it fixes the chronology.
Is it just like chronological order then?
It is still a little out of order. but it makes more sense. Like,
Yeah.
because when we get to the desert thing, there's no way it makes sense because the game begins like in a police station where her hair's long, but that desert thing happens like right before it. And so how?
Yeah, that's true.
Like the timeline doesn't make sense naturally, which is why I picked that one, because I didn't want to give them a chance to fix it. But I don't know. I will probably play through that game again on my own and just make a bunch of horrible decisions. Because it seems like the consensus is let's play this, like, kind of give it a chance.
Mhm.
But I never want to give it a chance. I want to be a horrible gremlin to everyone.
I suppose that is one way to get your replay value into the game.
Yeah. More than one option is always fun.
Does it have any kind of like chapter select?
Yeah.
Okay. Because that is the cardinal sin of games like that.
You can start at any point in the timeline. Even without having played it, I believe. But David Cage very much wants you to play it through the initial way for the intended experience and then never play it again. Which I said no. It's such a weird sentiment. Play this game once and never play it again.
Yeah.
It's a movie.
I mean, other games do that pretty well.
But I feel like I guess with Heavy Rain, with all of Quantic Dream games, I never feel like I think David Cage is bad at writing things, but he is good at making people feel stuff about people.
He definitely has like interesting concepts,
Yes.
but he just... I mean, I would be curious to know what David Cage's like procedure is. Like, does he have like a team of editors, or
No way.
is it just what he says goes, Kojima style?
No, I said no way. He definitely has an editor. So there's a guy who works at Quantic Dreams, and his job is to go, no, stop.
Well, that's something, but still.
Because there are parts of the Quantic Dream games that don't make it into the game.
That's kind of terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of thoughts come out of David Cage's head that are too much for his video games?
But somebody goes, we can't do that. Stop.
Meanwhile, Kojima says, we need to see this person pee.
Why did you do that, Kojima?
He just slowly nods his head.
Stop. Fix it. Don't do the pee.
Man, there's just nothing for items in this level. Oh, and the piece of, I guess, the robot's special ability is his R ability lets him hold 2 equipment slots. So he can have 2 of the special items. And it also changes his primary fire. So in his normal mode, it's super rapid fire, and then it fires a burst when you stop. In his other mode, it is basically a railgun.
That seems pretty strong.
Very slow, but very powerful.
He's got lots of distance options.
He is a little weird at first, but... Wait, what's happening to my healing drop? Stop it. But I don't mind him. I've played him a couple times now, and he's pretty decent. But the weapon that I've picked up is the Crowdfunder. It shoots ammo that uses up your gold.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, and his charge ability also, you can run into enemies. Which is always amusing.
Knock him over.
Have you played any other of David Cage's games?
Not a one, which is why I was doing them for like start to finish and stuff.
Yeah.
'Cause I feel like they'd make, interesting stuff to watch. Yeah.
I've seen bits and pieces of them, but I've never actually watched like the majority of any of them.
Tune in probably tomorrow. Or definitely Monday.
Gonna hit him with the crowdfunder.
Don't hit him with the crowd thunder, hit him with the gold.
Can only imagine what David Cage's next magnum opus will be.
Something interesting, for sure. A lot of people are gonna go, man, this fucking sucks. I don't know. The games are interesting.
Yeah. Like, he's definitely got the
Weird.
talent.
Omicron is bad, though. Omicron is just straight up not a good video game.
Cash.
The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm thinking Outer Wilds is probably going to be the pick.
Yeah. It's not that long. I guess it just kind of depends on how much time it takes you to find stuff.
Yeah.
But also having someone who's played the game along for it will help,
Right.
so you won't just end up banging your head against a wall for a long time. Not that the game is really frustrating that way. Because it's basically like, as you play it, the main piece of advice is pretty much, if you get stuck with something, anything, just go do something else. Because all of the puzzles will basically kind of lead into one another. So you'll find something that will give you a hint as to how to solve something somewhere else on another planet. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
There are, from what I remember, a couple puzzles, a couple things that are a little bit obtuse, but they're not too bad. What is this? I had this item before.
Bundle of fireworks. That sounds like fun.
Activating and... what was that? Activating interactable launches fireworks at nearby enemies. Huh, that's weird. So many lizards here.
We're just gonna
Oh, there we go. Every time I open, like, a chest or something, it just launches fireworks.
Alright.
Kind of low on items this go around. Go health pack.
Yeah, well, that first run you had like buku stuff.
Yeah, there was a lot of shrines of chance in the first level. I don't know if there's like a set number of chests for each level, or if it's just there's a set number of things that can spawn. So if you end up with, you know, a bunch of shrines of chance instead of chests, then you're just kind of
Rolling them down.
yeah, you're stuck with what you get. Which I'm pretty sure that's how it works. What's that? Oh. Those are the fairy wings.
You can now fly.
Temporary flight. Let's go. Flying robot. I think the weirdest part about this game is that it triggers a very specific part of like my brain where it is a very casual experience because everything's very simplistic, but at the same time it is a very intense experience because
You're constantly moving, running, moving, shooting, jumping.
yeah, it's just everything is exploding all the time everywhere.
This is one of those games that, like, I always feel can scratch the back of my head, my itch of, like, I want to play again, and I can just hop back in.
Definitely.
Which is why, like, I like Hades. Have you played it yet?
I haven't actually.
That shit is so fun. God damn it. I am angry how much fun I have playing Hades. Because
Is it a strategy game?
no, it's like this, but it's isometric.
Huh.
But you know, lived RP, whatever. It's a lot of fun, and I wish I like, because there are runs where I'm like, oh, okay, I can definitely fucking do this. I just got to do it. Just do it good. Just fuck.
Yeah.
I never feel like the game is bullshit. I always feel like I did not do good in my strategy.
Yeah, I guess that kind of works here too, although it is also partly RNG.
It's RNG.
So it's, yeah.
Hades is also RNG. Like, you don't know what boons or whatever you're gonna get throughout the run, and usually, like, you can get some pretty non-synergistic like combinations. I actually just recently unlocked a new weapon in the game, and like I had a bunch of Zeus boons and stuff, so I was like, oh, this should be fun. And then I proceeded to melt the final boss in like 8 seconds. It was wild.
I actually want these wings. Dune Strider. Grossy. Oh goodness.
It was Clay Strider.
I don't know what it is about that thing, but it just... I have a really hard time dodging this boss's attacks in particular.
I mean, area of effect stuff is usually hard to avoid. And it seems to do quite a bit of those, on top of having a ground chaser.
Yeah. No, he's got me.
Gotta fight. You must resist.
Oh, that's right. He sucks enemies in if he heals himself.
That's that.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Clay, stop.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I remember the first time I fought him, I got him down to, like, no health, and then he did that, and I got really mad. And then he killed me. Well, I didn't unlock anybody else.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I still have the Huntress. But I think that'll do it for Risk of Rain 2 for this evening. Probably not
Okay.
for me, but for the stream anyway.
Okay.
Mostly just wanted to kind of show it off and just hang out.
Eh, it's a cool game. I actually very much like this. I kind of want to see more of it.
It's
We'll probably
very-
definitely play it.
It is very good at wasting time. I will warn that.
I'll have to see. Trying to make a picture look creepy. Well, for now, I guess then I'm probably gonna get to do some art.
All right.
But thank you for the stream.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you for joining me.
Bye.
Good night. And thank you for watching and following along. This is an extremely good game, and it was only just released. It'll probably get better in the future. Looks like they got lots of room to add new stuff, so I'm looking forward to seeing more of it. But as usual, there's all kinds of stuff going on all the time throughout the week. So feel free to check everybody out. I should be back. I will probably be back streaming. I don't know. I might even do more like Risk of Rain tomorrow or something, but I might ease up. But I'll at least be back on Sunday for Sunless Skies, and then back on Tuesday, fingers crossed, with more, hopefully more Horizon. If not, then something else. But I will keep everybody posted. So tune in then, and also, as always, tune in to everyone else throughout the week. And I will see everyone later. Good night.